Going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Writing the Game podcast with your host Keenan Mud, coming to you once again. What is going on? What is good with you? On today's podcast, I want to talk about how to start an online business. How to start an online business. So let's just get right into it. So the first thing you need to do, you need to educate yourself. You gotta get the game. You have to get the information. Educate yourself. Take out the time to read books. Take out the time to evaluate yourself. Do a self-evaluation to figure out where you are, where you need to grow, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and what information you need to be able to help maximize your strengths and turn your weaknesses into strengths. Educate yourself on what you're endeavoring to do. Okay? A good thing, something that I do, that I take into practice, is that I read self-development books. To help me to just get into the right attitude, the right mindset. So, another thing, learning new skills, taking courses. Okay? Taking courses so that you can get that expertise, so that you can get that knowledge, so that you can actually put things into work and into practice, while at the same time being able to test yourself to see where you need to be able to grow. So you don't necessarily have to go to school or go to college to do that. You can download an app like Udemy, start taking courses on that. So it really doesn't matter where you get the information, as long as you're able to get the information and it's valuable to you, it is conducive to you accomplishing your goals and maximizing your skill set. The second thing, research an industry of your choice, of your liking. What are you passionate about? If you're passionate about, let's say, dogs, animals, okay, maybe you want to start an online business giving people education on how to better care for their animals or how to better groom their own animals during the quarantine. You can start giving out different little tips and tricks on how to keep your pets healthy, how to keep their coats, their fur healthy, things like that. So what you would do is that you would have to put in the work, do the due diligence, research the industry, figure out where there is a need. Okay? Research the industry of your choice, of your passion, and look for needs in that industry. There's money everywhere. There's money out there. The money is in your mind. It is in our minds. So all we have to do is be willing to put in the time and the effort. Put in the time and the effort, because it takes a lot of time to have to learn the information, to acquire new skills, unless you're able to do it effectively and efficiently in a shorter amount of time. Depends on how you manage your time and what you're willing to do. But no matter what, it is going to take some time and some effort. I know a lot of us, we have that instant gratification thing to where we want it right now. But the thing is that it may not be of benefit to you right now. maybe in the future, but maybe not right now. Maybe you can't handle it right now. Maybe there's some things you need to learn first. All right. So take out the time with the information. Do your due diligence, research, study the market, study trends. Is what you're trying to do, is it on trend? Is this something that looks to have sustainable growth in the future? Or are you choosing something that's becoming obsolete? The next thing you want to do is that you want to look for wants and desires in that market. Not just the needs, but the wants and the desires of that market. What exactly are the consumers desiring from a service like yours? So going back to the educational thing with the animals and the pets. Let's say that your target market are maybe older elderly ladies, maybe 65 or 55 plus, older women, okay, more mature women who, during a time like this, they're online searching for better ways to keep their pets healthy because they're not really trusting going outside around people during the pandemic. So, what exactly are the wants and the desires of that target market? See, you can research needs. You can find needs online, but finding your market's wants and desires can be a little bit more difficult because a lot of times people say that they want something, but then their actions say something else. So it's really a good thing to be able to speak to your audience personally, somehow. Be able to see them in action, study their actions. What are they interested in? Why are they interested in that? See, the digger you dig with the why, the more information that will be revealed to you. Okay? And that comes through questioning, surveying, asking questions. That comes through observation, observing behaviors and behavior patterns. See, behavior patterns will tell you the subconscious desire that they're having. Okay? So, when you are writing copy or marketing to your audience or to your consumer base, make sure that you look at their behaviors, not just what they're saying online. Look at what they're doing, because what they're doing is going to help reveal to you what's going on internally. Once you're able to see what's going on internally and connect internally with your desired market or target audience, then you'll be able to know how to better market your product as a solution and as a fulfillment to that desire. Okay? The next thing you want to do, research the market more in depth. Look at the trends. Look at it, why it's trending, how it's trending, how long it's trending, certain things within the market. Okay? And then the next thing you want to do, you want to write copy that generates revenue. You want to write copy that grabs the attention of your audience, captures their interests because it is interesting to them, sparks their desire, and as a result, makes them want to act on that desire by purchasing your product. The next thing you want to do is network with other components in your niche or in your industry. So let's say you're going to do some sort of online real estate wholesaling business to where you wholesale houses online in different areas in states, or different areas or in a state, but different cities within that state. You know what I'm saying? And you don't really want to travel, you may want to wholesale, do most of your business online. Who else in the real estate industry could you network with? Who are the other components that real estate people come in contact with on an everyday basis? Okay, you need to study these components as well. Who are they coming in contact with on a regular basis, right? Not only that, who are your buyers and your sellers coming in contact with? Okay, you have contractors, appraisers, you have lawyers, you have loan officers, you have title companies, you have other real estate agents and brokers, you have investors, okay, you have developers, you have venture capitalists, things like that. So when you're able to network with different components in your industry, that can help you succeed as well, because you're able to learn information and also see the new perspectives and to see the various perspectives of these different people and how they see their work in the industry. That can help give you a wider range, a wider viewpoint of the industry, right? So now that you have that wider viewpoint, and you're able to not just have a wider view or a broader view, but you can see things in more detail as well from various perspectives. Next, you want to position yourself strategically online. And you do that by providing valuable content. You position yourself strategically by knowing the industry, by knowing the market, by being able to adapt as well. Because you have to be able to maintain your position. And maintaining your position requires that you're able to adapt to trends, adapt to things changing, adapt to the changing desires and the changing needs of your clients and of your customers. You know? And I will say the last thing, understand you are building relationships with people. The majority of business transactions and sales and things like that takes place through relationships. Okay? So that's why I mentioned networking with various components within your industry. These are just some things that you guys can consider to get you going. All right? Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go to my website, www.copy4hobby.com. www.copy4hobby.com. All right, copy4hobby.com. You guys have a great one.